Good day, good day. It's God Says Ministries, the House of Fire, and I'm Prophet Tavis. So today I want to bring you a prophecy that I believe has something to do with the war that's going on between Israel and Iran and the United States and the fallen ones. So this prophecy was on the 15th of December 2022. And it reads like this. God says, "Giants lie in the dust of the earth, their breath blowing puffs of dust into the air surrounding them. Weak, but not dead. They seek to rest for a while. Vulnerable to the swords of the chosen few. Called to a battlefield like no other, outnumbered, but equipped by the hands of glory. A valley is all that lies before them, and the breaths of darkness. Slings and stones have breached the gap between light and darkness. Now swords lay limp in the hands of bewildered monsters that once stood tall in mockery. Now, my chosen, throats are yours for the taking. They are yours, and so are the spoils of war. Sound the trumpet of victory and cross over, breach the walls of the valley and take it." So, I believe this has got to do with what's actually going on right around the whole world. There's a timing that where all of this is going to take place in like a very short period, 24 hours, 48 hours, very short period. So I want to bring you to another prophecy. Now this prophecy, let's just find it in here. This prophecy was on the 6th of September 2024. So basically almost 2 years later. 6th of September 2024. This prophecy goes like this. God says, I'm about to give the command. Yes, the command for 47 to turn the page. To turn the page on Babylon and all her children. All will be vulnerable to the eyes that slumber no more. In a day of confusion, they will seek a place to hide, but find none, as their nakedness is exposed to the light of day, as the hands that once fed them, now chained and helpless, wail for mercy, but mercy has left the table. In a day of wailing and a day of joy. So the previous prophecy, I believe, has got to be talking about giants, Philistines, the fallen, the war that's going on at the moment, because there's demonic entities behind everything here. This one, I believe, is talking about the actual wicked men and women have made blood pacts with demons and have risen to idle positions in many governments, especially Israel, Iran, America. And they are about to be chained with no mercy. And it's going to be in a day of wailing, a day of joy, a day of wailing for the wicked and a day of joy for the righteous. And they all are going to be exposed to the light of day. in a day of confusion, it says. They will seek a place to hide, but find none, as their nakedness is exposed to the light of day, and as the hands that once fed them, now chained and helpless. So this has got to do with the war that's going on, and a spiritual war, and flushing out the people that are behind all this misery and destruction and death and slavery. The people that have been behind backing all this, giving them money, like the people who are paying, a bit lower level people, who are paying the protesters to go and burn cars and break windows and whatever you on the streets. The protesters are useful idiots to them right now. Useful idiots. They're getting paid like $200 to go and protest in the street, take their skateboard and smash a window or two. But they don't realize that they are going to be used as human shields when terrorist organizations that have infiltrated the United States of America and Israel and a number of other countries are going to stand behind them with weapons of destruction. And they're going to use these useful idiots that are protesting on the street as their shields. The protesters will be out there, and you will find guys in the shadows firing weapons at the guards, the military and the police, and in the police and guards, National Guard firing back, useful idiots are going to be used as shields, and they're going to get their lives taken because they are brainwashed into believing that they're fighting for good when they're actually fighting for evil. I'll read this one again. I'm about to give the command. Yes, the command for 47 to turn the page. To turn the page on Babylon and all her children. All will be vulnerable to the eyes that slumber no more. In a day of confusion, they will seek a place to hide, but find none, as their nakedness is exposed to the light of day, as the hands that once fed them, now chained and helpless, wail for mercy, but mercy has left the table. In a day of wailing and a day of joy. Mercy has left the table. Justice is taking its place. God bless you. May His favor be part of you. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen.